Hi YouTube friends. Right, I've popped back on to do my finished colouring pages for September. A little late to the party. I've been really unwell with my ME the beginning of this week, so I'm upright today, so we're going to get it done. So starting off, as you can see in front of me, I've got Lost and Found by R.J. Hampson, one of my favourite artists, and I did a buddy colouring. I've actually done 2 buddy colourings, and I haven't done any of those since, well, when I did YouTube before, so not since I've been back. So I will get to it. So my first buddy colouring was with my friend Zoe. She lives in Texas. She does not have a YouTube or anything like that. She just said if I was going to do a buddy colouring, I had to do a buddy colouring with her first of all. It was the law. So so we did this one. Unfortunately, I can't show you hers because she's off on her holidays at the moment and she hasn't sent me a picture yet, because she's in New Zealand having a whale of a time. I did this one. It's The Key to My Heart. I'm not going to zoom out too much because, you know, I get the fuzz issues, but you're only missing some flowers and stuff, so that's the main part of it. I think it come out all right. Just did it with my normal selection of random markers and a white jelly roll, as always. I really need some new pens. I'm willing myself up to get the 24 set of pro markers. But pro markers are so expensive, aren't they? But they last forever. I mean, mine are 10 years old and they're still going. I mean, you couldn't do a background. They haven't got that much juice, but you know, you can colour like this with it. And then my second buddy colour with lovely Karen, who actually has her own YouTube channel and Instagram, which I have cannily put on a piece of paper, which I'll show you in a minute. We did this one for Space Tember 2025. This is my one. So I had a really bad time trying to take a picture for Instagram because it wasn't picking up all the whitey sparkly, oh there you go, you can sort of, that's why I'm moving it around, sparkly dotty things, and so it wasn't, just come out a little bit, see if it, have we got the fuzz, or are we good? Can't tell, I need to put my glasses on. Everything is the fuzz. Hold on, I'll just get my glasses. Oh, I don't think it's fuzzy. I think you're alright. So you're having a good look there. Now, I'm going to stick this here. This is Karen's information. So she's the Arty crafter on YouTube. And you can pop across to see her one. And on Instagram, the same again. I have got a picture on my phone because I don't know how to do the newfangledy thing where you put a picture, and I'm not going to learn. I'm neurodivergent. It's not happening. If I can't do it now, it's never happening. So this is her one, which is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it just pops, doesn't it? It's so good. But if you like to have a good image of it, please pop across here and subscribe. She does some wonderful artwork and we're closely becoming firm colouring buddies. And so there's mine. I went on a different take, so I went with the lighter colours. Don't know if you can see the marbling in the background. It looks good in real life, but on my camera, all the cameras, it's not so good. Anyway, so that's the 2 I did in that one. So that's my buddy colours. Right, I will also link those below for Karen, in case she wasn't quick enough with your pen and paper. Now, I'm not doing these in any particular order, but I did a good colouring month. I was on it. so the next one, well, not the next one because they're not in order. I did, I was doing 2 themes in September. I was doing witches and, what else was there? Oh, space. Witches and space. And then when I got fed up of that, I just coloured what I wanted. So this one, which is in A Million Magical Creatures by Lulu Mayo. I said I wasn't going to buy anything. And then I bought things because there was 2 Lulu Mayo books. Got the Million Sea Creatures as well. On Wilder Books. So that's a UK second-handy type book thingy. And they were only £3 each. And they thought it'd be rude not to buy them because I didn't have any Lulu Mayo. A million years ago I did have the unicorn ones, to tell a lie. But I just wasn't. I wasn't into it. So put it down the charity shop. But I saw this and thought, yes, we'll go with this. So my first one in a Lulu Mayo book, and I think it's all right, isn't it? A little witchy. See if we can, yep, pick up on the dots. And she came out okay. Right, next one. This is for Space, Space Timber again. So this one is Voodoo Vixen's colouring book, and this is by Voodoo Designs. Oh, Kelvin Grant. Anyway, so I did this one. She's a bit cheeky with her bottom out. I think her eye went a little bit wrong, but other than that, it's just bright and easy one. And what is she called? Because they've got the names on the back. Oh, Out of This World. That would make sense, wouldn't it? This is a fun little book if you haven't seen it. It's like pin-up type, I don't know, pin-up gothic. But yeah, quite fun. But yeah, she was for that one. Right, next, Life of Witches, which is the compilation one of all 3 books by, I'm not even going to try and say that. And I did, look, got bookmarks now. Woo! Thanks to Zoe. She gave me all these affirmation cards. Affirmation? Something like that. So now I have bookmarks for everything. I did these. I did all the same girl, because I generally in this book, if you haven't seen it, so it's like these 2 witchy friends or girlfriends or whatever friends they are, and I do one with red hair and one with brown hair, like Practical Magic. So they're my inspiration for it. When I saw it, I thought, oh, I love Practical Magic, one of my favourite films ever. So I thought, right, we'll have a red one like Nicole Kidman, and we'll have a brown one like Sandra Bullock. But yeah, so they're wearing their autumnal clothing. Karen also did one in this book, and she did her jeans, not this page, another page, but her jeans were phenomenal. So good. So if you need to see what colouring jeans looks like, pop on over. There's that one. Then I got the Groovy 70s. I actually have, this is by Lightburst, I think it is. Yeah, Lightburst Media. I actually have the 90s, 80s and 50s, which I've just recently shown in my unappreciative colouring books sort of tag. So I had to pick up the 70s because, you know, you just have to. So I've coloured in the 70s. I've done this one. I'll try and come out a little bit. Okay, that'll do. Let's not mess with it. We'll get the fuzz. Are we okay? Yeah. Okay, so I did these stewardesses, I guess, and I did change it to Pan Am Air because I've started watching on ITVX Pan Am and so when I saw this page was in there, I thought, oh yeah, we're going to do this inspired. So I did change some things up, put that in, and I changed these. This was like a very doodly pattern, but I changed it to kind of like the Pan Am symbol. Didn't really change up their uniforms just too much, just did the sort of colours, so it's loosely based on it, but I thought, yeah, that's quite fun. So that's them sitting on a wing of an aeroplane like you do. Okay, then I did Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Ogusa. This is my first one in an animal-y type book ever. I don't colour animals, I colour people or you know, sort of fantasy things. So I did try really hard on it. Where are we with the big bit of paper? There it is. So I did this one because I really fancied doing the berries and the blueberries and the red currants and whatnot, and the little ladybird and the squirrels. So first of all I thought they were rats, and then I saw the bushy tails, which I don't mind rats, but I was going on a rat sort of, well, I mean they're similar colours, but yeah, so just bring you up, see if you can see the details on the squirrel, because I'm quite impressed with my squirrels for the first time of colouring any type of animals. This was a brilliant offer, and it's not on Amazon anymore. You got 2 of these books, so you got this one, the Symphony Animals and the Kingdom of something or other, Kingdom Animals type one. Both of them for £14, but now if you go on, it's both of them for £24. So I don't know what happened there, but I got it when maybe they put the wrong price, but maybe I got it when it was a, you know, special offer or something. So yep, and I have heard that she does do offers on her books sometimes. So anyway, I love how this came out. Really happy with it for my first go. There's loads I want to colour in this book. Oh, there's loads I want to colour in all the books. Right. Okay, now we have a blast from the past. I've got Halloween Special, issue 66. And I did a couple in this one. I did these nice autumnal witches, because I wanted to do witches in September. September for me is, as said, going to be Practical Magic month. So I will do witches and autumnal ones. Didn't do these like the film. I just went my own way. But yep, I think they came out pretty good. I don't go into the whole of everything, as you might have noticed. I noticed that some colour tubers go into like every detail. Like I coloured this leaf with, you know, this pen and this pen and this number. Sorry, I can't do it. Here's a pretty picture, we'll move on. Right, and the other one I did in this one, which I'm hoping the background's going to come out better than it did in my photographs. Can you see all the spotty dots? Ooh, maybe I'll just hit the camera. Okay, well hopefully you can see the background there, because it looks better in real life than on camera. And I did this one. This is one of the last ones I did of the month. Just fancied doing some ghosts. And I suppose you could do it for September as well, with like, you know, the interesting starry, cosmic-y background. There's that one. I do have an Instagram as well, which I will link below. So if you want to check out my pictures. Then I got Alice in Wonderland special. I got this in Peter Pan recently from the back issues of Colour in Heaven, and I did 2 in here, and I was really happy. I was really motivated with these. I didn't put a bookmark in though. I did this one, and I thought it'd gone wrong for a moment. I knew I wanted to do sort of a lavender background, and I've done the flowers. If I come up, they're sort of like multicoloured, and I did fuzzy bunnies. Made like look very fluffy, very cute bunnies, very fluffy. It was her clothes. Things started going wrong with her clothes, but I think I've pulled it back together. I think it's okay. Just the colour I chose was wrong, and then I went over with another colour and that was wrong, and you know, I was like, no, I've done so much work on the grass and the flowers and the bunnies, and now the clothes are going to shit. But I think I've pulled it in. It's okay. And the other one I did in this one is this one, and I really like how my mushrooms have come out. And I've got the books there with the cards on, and I've done a fluffy cat. See, getting into the animals slowly. But yeah, I really like this, and I've had a lot of comments on the Colour in Haven Facebook group. Everyone seems to like this one, which is good. I've also, my husband very kindly has paid for a subscription to Colour in Heaven as well, so I will be getting one a month for surprise, and the free gift with it is a pack of 12 Faber-Castell pencils and their 10-year anniversary book that's got, you know, it wasn't, I mean, there's some stuff in it, but not enough that I wanted to buy it, so I'm quite glad I'm getting it free. Well, it was a free gift. And the pencils, I might try the pencil over the marker thing, but I don't know, I am a marker girl. But, you know, if you're getting them, I might try something with it. Okay, Peter Pan special, and I did this one. I was super happy. I've got back into watching Zoella on YouTube. I don't know if anybody knows Zoella. I've been watching her for years and years and years. She does sort of like vlogmas, so you know, Christmas vlogs. When she was in Harry Potter a million years ago, when she was a little kid, and she has a perfume range in Superdrug, but she's all kind of been watching her since she was like, I don't know, late teens, early 20s, and she's in her 30s now and got kids, so she does like, I like her just on in the background chatting away. And I did that while I was colouring this. So yep, that's that one. Then I've got Winged Magic colouring book, and that's by Selena Fenech. And I've christened this book by doing one in it. So I did this one. This is before I was doing, you know, the ticky realistic-y fur. I just did the flat fur. He might have flat fur. He's a thing. I don't know what he's called. It's got like he's a wolf something or other down here. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very light, that word there. Anyway, I thought he was a jackalope, and my son called him a cantaloupe. I went, that's a melon, love. But made me chuckle. So yeah, really enjoyed doing these mushrooms and the dragon. And there we go. Right, next one. Jim, well, I hope we're going to fit this all into the 30 minutes I have on my camera. Speed up. Right, so this is A Fairy Lives in Every Garden by her. Don't see her about very often now. And I did this autumnal fairy. Super, super cute. Not sure about her eye. It looks a bit evil, but we're going with it. And then I did another Selena Fenech, Cute Fairy Tales. And I did The Princess and the Frog, because I watched the Disney Princess and the Frog, so I thought I've got to do one of those. So I've actually done 2 Princess and the Frog colourings. I've done this one. I haven't done, you know, I said if you've watched my other videos, I do like a light one and a gothic one. I haven't done the gothic one as yet because I coloured this one. I thought, oh, I can't colour another one like it today. So I do think she's ever so cute though. The images, they're just so cute, the girls in here. They're just so pretty. So I did her, and then I got out me Disney Creepy Princesses colouring book and did the Princess and the Frog in this one as well. Although she's more like the Disney one, she's called Tatiana, I don't know, something like that with a T. So she's kind of a combination. She's like of the princess and then like the baddie who's got the hat. So she's a bit dark, and we've got this big old crocodile here in a swamp. It was really hard to work out because this is like, there's no artist to this book, that's why I haven't said it. It's just one of those cheap ones on Amazon, and it was really hard to work out this background. It was being very strange, but I think I've made it more coherent. So there she is. And then another one for Space Timber I did in Happy Doodles. I don't know if this has a artist. They have an Instagram. No, it's not. No artist in here. They have a small Instagram that has one video on it. And they have 3 books out on Amazon. But if you like this doodly type, which reminds me of Adventure Time, if you've ever seen that. My son was addicted to it at one point. So yeah, I did her face. I probably should have done her a darker skin tone because her face kind of blends into her hair. Let's see if I can bring you up. So, ooh, wobble wobble. Yeah. So, but okay, it's finished. You live and learn. And then I did, oh yeah, this is the first one I did in the month. And I actually did Brave because I watched Brave, funny enough. And it went wrong. It went really, really wrong. Okay, this is a massive book, so. Okay, so, oh, she's very white around the gills, isn't she? I wondered what she was going to look like in the mirror. Anyway, the hair was doing fine. I was doing absolutely fine with that. And then the face, the skin marker ran out halfway down her face. And then I didn't have another skin marker that kind of matched. So then I went over with something else, and then something else, and something else. And then I went over with acrylic. And it actually doesn't look too bad in the camera. I mean, amazingly. But yeah, it's not great. It looks like she's had a bit of plastic surgery that's gone wrong in real life. But in the camera, it's not too bad. So it's a win. Look how lovely I did it. Although she's very white round here, isn't she? That's what it's picking up here. She's got like a fake tan on, and she didn't do round her mouth. But there you go. So yeah, that was, didn't say, but that is in the Portraits Hatchet Heroes, Disney big massive one that we all know about by now, surely. But yeah, that's her. And then the last one is Enchanted Gnomes by Coco Wyo. And I did, take my scrappy paper out. I did this one of the gnomes making some jam, which I thought is quite September-y. You know, harvest your stuff up and make some jam. Usually more like blackberries and apples, but I thought I just fancied doing it. So I got this one. Did have a problem with what this was. When I originally looked at it, I thought it was 2 pies. And then when I started colouring it, I thought it was toast. And then my lovely friend Joy, she pointed out, oh, I'd love a bit of cake. So she thought it was cake. So it's undeterminable food. I mean, if it was cake, if I'd realised it was cake, I would have put some white underneath to do sort of like a icing and then like the jam type thing, like a Victoria sponge, I suppose. But no, it's toast now. I was going to try and do some sort of effect with butter, but I wasn't feeling very well, so I thought, just do a simple colouring, just kind of get it done. It's kind of a little bit washed out with the red. It does look brighter in real life, but I think all the camera is going, what? That's a lot of red and orange. So, yeah. So that worked out all right. Okay, I'm knackered. Anyway, if you've liked this, please like. Feel free to subscribe and comment. Oh, and just before I go, this month, October, my plans are to try and do one colouring in each of my Halloween colouring books. So, if you saw the Abomination, which is my Halloween collection, where it's Fuzzy Wuzzy, you will get to see the books again because I'm going to try and colour in each of them. So other than that, yep, like, subscribe, comment, love the comments. Okay, hope everyone's having a great time. Take care, bye.